edible insects, Arnold Van House. And so really, really, and so it really is a privilege for me to be here and to be invited and to rub shoulders with and speak as well at this event. And when Florence contacted me about maybe sharing some thoughts with you, I thought, man, I tell you, what more can I say? I've been invited to and spoken at multiple events, and really there's nothing more I can say that would add value to the conversations that are needed. And what you need are the experts like Andrea Lisiaga and Arnold, who's still very active, and Florence, who's very still active, and others, a few that are here as well. And so what more can I add? And she said, no, you can give a sort of a big, broad perspective and things like that. And so I'm going to try to give you a big, broad perspective, and my sincere apologies to you if you've already heard, me say many of the things that I've said before. And some of you have attended some of my previous seminars and lectures and speeches as well on this particular topic. And my sincere apologies to you because I now currently, as Allison said, I'm the president of the Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities, so I don't get to be a practicing entomologist nor a practicing immature chef, and so it's a very different world that I live in. But I try to stay on top of and in touch with the enterprise of entomology and food and agriculture more broadly, and certainly edible insects and insects as food and feed and things like that too. So I'll share with you my very, very broad perspectives at a very high level, the 30,000-foot level, as they say. And Florence suggested this title, A Warmer Planet, and there's no doubt about whether you agree with it or not, the planet is becoming warmer. And Arnold and Anne-Marie, Florence's daughter, and I were heading here this morning, and we're talking about the disappearance of the glaciers and all the things that are going on. And Arnold said to me, they have not had below 0 degrees in the Netherlands this winter yet. And we see that happening all over. The month of January in Montana itself was in the 50s Fahrenheit, in the 50s. So that's the context that we've got. And who's contributing to it? What's causing it? I'm a scientist. I don't worry about those kinds of things. What I worry about is what am I going to do to help mitigate these things? How do we become resilient? How do we become sustainable in this context? That's the critical aspect. And it's a title that's apropos. And I think at this particular time in the humanities' history. So I'll share with you my perspective on how do we go about setting this table, and potentially insects lend themselves as one of the tools in our vast array of toolkits that we've got as well. And so I'm going to start off by, if I can't start off, okie dokie. Maybe this. No, not happening. Okay, no worries. Okay, there you go. I can use this. All right, I want to start off with this. Interstellar, the movie. And how many of you have seen the movie? Are you kidding me? Only 3 people, 4 people? My gosh, man. This side, there's nobody here that put their hand up, okay? You would want to go ahead, get a life, like they say, and watch the movie as well. It is a pretty cool movie. And by the way, I will not give away the punchline, as they say, and tell you a little bit about this particular movie, Interstellar, the movie. And in this movie, I'll paint this picture for you. The movie starts off, the view is from the front porch of the home. It looks very dusty and eerie. There's nothing out there. You see some way in the background there. You see some corn growing. And this pickup truck, comes barreling down, dusty pickup truck comes barreling down in front of the house. And out jumps this hunk, one of my wife's favorite actors, Matthew McConaughey. I think there are a lot of women that love Matthew McConaughey as an actor. He jumps out of that vehicle, comes out, and then along the way we learn that he's a single parent, that he is a former